All right, all right. I'm gonna talk about this Netflix show called Sex Life. I'm gonna do a review on it. The main character, Billy, she's married to a guy named Cooper. They got 2 kids. She fantasizes about her ex-boyfriend, Brad. The thing about this Netflix show is that it shows you how sexually duplicitous women are. You see, this woman just had a newborn baby, and she thinking about her ex-dude she used to fuck around with for years. She had a miscarriage by. I'm like, okay, girl. Your husband has a good job. He works. And got a nice house. She's a housewife right now anyway during the show until the very end, until she goes back and finish her PhD or whatever she's doing. It shows you how crazy these women are. You know, back before she got married to Cooper, before she even met Brad, she was fucking and sucking all kinds of different dudes. And it was one, I forgot what show that was, that her and her friend Sasha, they brought back 2 dudes to their crib because they were living together. And I don't know if the chick is racist or not, but she was with a black dude, but she wanted the other guy. He was like white or Mexican or something. She wanted to swap. I'm like, what type of shit is that? You came home with the black dude, and her friend was black. The girl was black, Sasha, and she was with a white or Mexican looking dude. I'm like, what type of racist shit is that? That's the only problem I had with the show. What they did, that little swap. I'm like, you can't show this chick messing with a black dude. You got to show this chick fucking with these 2 white dudes, which these dudes are lame. They have no game whatsoever. Now, they try to make Brad like some ladies' man. But Brad, I mean, yeah, he gets a couple of women here and there, but he got psychological issues. He's not smooth with the women. You know what I'm saying? He's smooth to a certain extent, but then he starts saying some simp shit. Starts arguing and fighting with the chick for no reason. I'm like, you a sucker, you a simp. Long story short, Brad ended up fucking the black girl, Sasha. Brad is like an Australian dude. They make this seem like this dude just the smoothest white motherfucker on earth, which he's not. And the black girl, Sasha, she's really a bad wench because she's laying up with white dudes. She's laying up. She did lay up with a black dude in the show. One black dude when they had swapped. But she laying up with white dudes or Arabic dudes. I'm like, this woman's just a bad wench. I mean, the show was cool. The show was like it's like a softcore porno with a daytime drama soap opera, basically. It's basically what it is. It's like a softcore porno movie, you know, with some soap opera type of drama. The thing that kills me is that the main character, Billy, she's sitting up there fantasizing about some dude she used to fuck around with 8 years ago in the series. You know, the sex was good to her, you know. But then, the ups and downs with the dude, the drama was unnecessary. See, the show shows you how hoish a woman can be. You know, she got 2 kids with her husband. She's not satisfied with her husband, especially when the sex part. I'm like, sex is entertainment. Sex is something to do for fun. Sex is nothing to be taken seriously like that. This woman puts sex above everything else. I'm like, are you fucking insane? I mean, sex is okay. Sex is cool. Sex is good. But in the show, this bitch just had a baby. Literally, she's like a newborn, and she's breastfeeding the goddamn baby. And you think about getting fucked? That shows you how fucked up a woman can actually be. You can learn a lot of game from this show. You can learn a lot how women minds are fucked up. That's what you can learn. Because this woman just had a baby, like I said, and she's breastfeeding the baby. She pumping milk out her titties and shit, and she think about getting fucked. Baby, girl, she got a little son too. The son don't look nothing like the girl. The son look more like the daddy. I'm like the main character. She's like Persian or something. They got the little boy. He pure fucking white. That's another problem I have with the show. The kid, the baby. I forgot the little baby's name. The little 3-year-old or 4-year-old. I forgot what the guy's name, little boy's name is. But he's pure white. I'm like, and what y'all thinking on the show? This woman's not pure white. She's fucking Persian. So the baby should come out looking a little darker, a little mixed than that. The little boy got blonde hair, looking like his daddy. I'm like, what type of shit is that? Y'all could have cast a better little boy. Now the little baby, you really couldn't see what kind of color she was, but she was white, I believe. You know. But besides the point, the woman's up there writing her journal about how she used to get fucked by this dude. How he used to be a wild dude, used to play with a pussy in public, fuck her in a pool, all kinds of little crazy shit. Give her that rush. But baby, when you got married and you have 2 fucking kids, your priorities become more clearer than just fucking. She want to run around and feel that rush like before she was married and had kids. No, baby, it don't work like that. Once you sit there and get married, you've been married for that long, you got 2 fucking kids, you just had a baby, and you worried about getting fucked? Come on now. That shows you how fucked up women's mind are. Now some people, I heard some couple people's reviews of the show. I don't have no problem with the show with the lady Billy. Want to experience something. She been a housewife and she had 2 kids. She been at home all day with the kids. She just want to get fucked good. Which hey, it ain't no problem. But she making a big deal out of this shit, which is stupid. Then later on down the show, they go to a damn swingers club. Well, not swingers club, but a little swingers party their friend took them to. And the guy Cooper, his friend, they work together at this firm. They pitch stuff to different people. I forgot what type of firm it is. It's not a law firm. It's something else. But, they take him to a little swinger party. And his friend's wife ended up sucking his dick. But Billy, she didn't like the shit. She didn't like being in front of all those people getting fucked. I'm like, okay. Now your husband, he's trying to spice his shit up with y'all in y'all relationship. But she getting cold feet. She don't want to get fucked in front of a whole bunch of people. I'm like, she says to him, but you're my husband. What the fuck that got to do with anything? See, she wants to get fucked by the dude she used to be with named Brad. He the bad boy type. But Cooper, he's the nice guy, husband type. But he's trying to spice his shit up. She don't want to do it. I'm like, what type of bitch is this? You complain about your husband not trying to spice up the relationship. But when it's time for you to show up and show out, you get cold feet. Oh, hell no. That's what pissed me off about the show. I'm like, what type of bitch is this? And Cooper's like, who did I fucking marry? This show shows you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Even before she was married to Cooper, she was with Brad. But before she was with Brad, she was fucking and sucking a whole bunch of different dudes, man. And she ended up fucking Brad on the first night. So that shows you. And even Brad even said something to her when they used to do all the little flashbacks when they was together about that. Both of the dudes, well, Brad knew that this girl was a hoe. That's why he was fucking her any kind of way, 6 ways a Sunday, fingering her pussy all in public. He turned the bitch out. When the bitch was already a freak like that, but that dude really turned her ass out. But when her husband, Cooper, trying to spicing up shit, like I said, this bitch get cold feet. I'm like, what type of bitch is that? See, guys, this show, Sex Life, shows you how crazy these women is, man, and that you need to do your background before you try to get up and get married to a chick. Because Cooper, he don't even know what type of bitch he married. He married a freaky hoe that puts too much emphasis on sex. Sex is, okay, like I said, sex is cool. Sex is fun. Sex is supposed to be entertainment. Sex is nothing you put above everything else, especially when you got kids. And you've been married for so fucking long. See, that got caught up in the routine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to be fucking getting all that wild shit going on when you got 2 fucking kids. That's what the bitch don't understand. You got fucking kids, man. You got a newborn you got to wake up with. Come on, man. All that sex shit, man, you can fuck whenever. You got to put the kids to sleep. You know, it's exhausting. This dude going to work. He trying to pay the bills. She's not fucking working. She's sitting at home all motherfucking day while he at work. That's what happens when you try to get married, man. That's what happens. Fuck all that marriage shit. This show shows you exactly why you shouldn't get married. All the unnecessary drama. She causing all this unnecessary drama in their relationship. For no apparent fucking reason. Just because she wants to get fucked. And feel a fucking rush. It's not a man's job to entertain a fucking woman. It's the other way around. She needs to entertain you, not you entertain her. Your priorities, your feelings is more important than that woman is. That's what you need to learn from watching this show, Sex Life. Let me go on a little bit further down the show. I binge watched all 8 episodes. So, I'm going in and out of order, but it really don't matter. But the guy Cooper, his boss, Francesca, is an Asian woman. She's letting him know, look, if it don't work out with your wife, I'm here for you. You can have this pussy anytime you want to. It's basically what she's telling the dude. And Cooper, he kind of a simp. But towards the end of the show, he started realizing, like, look, my wife wants to go fuck Brad. I'm going to go fuck with Francesca. And that's the type of man you need to fucking be. See, he's waking the fuck up. You see his fucking wife fantasizing and pussy getting wet, flooding over one dude. He like, you know what? I'm going to do the same shit this bitch doing. I'm going to go fuck with my motherfucking boss. Now this bitch, Billy, she's there playing, she don't know who to choose and be with and all this old stupid shit. But this dude, Cooper, got him a nice little dime piece. The Asian chick, she's sexy. Matter of fact, the bitch is sexier than his wife. That's the cold part about it. Now this dude, he break up with his wife, he get a better looking bitch. Because the bitch Billy, she not really that, she alright looking, but she not sexy. She ain't got no ass. Her face is okay. She got little bitty titties. But the Francesca, the Asian woman, is bad. She's sexy than a motherfucker. Got a little bitty ass. Nice little ass on her. Pretty face. No kids. That's what you need to take out this show. Is that Billy want to go fuck with this lame ass Australian dude who got fucking mental problems, crazy in the fucking head. When Cooper can one up his own motherfucking wife and go get with a better, finer, younger looking bitch. Like, this bitch is stupid. You want to throw your whole marriage away for some lame ass Australian dude? When this dude right here, her husband, can go get a better bitch to look better than you? Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now, bitch. Then at the end of the show, at the end of the last show, show 8, she ended up listening to her friend Sausage. They have like a little, she's doing some book things she got going on. She got a book coming out. She's saying all this shit, and she making Billy feel like, damn, I need to go fuck with Brad. And then the wife of the husband that Cooper ended up getting a fight with at the damn swinger party, she was like, hey, she's not happy in her marriage either. I forgot the name. I think her name was Katrina or something. Yeah, she loved the motherfucking swinger party so she can go fuck with different dudes, because she obviously wasn't happy with old boy, the dude she was married to. I forgot the dude's name. It really don't matter, man. He's just a secondary character in the show. But yeah, at the end of the season, this bitch goes back to Brad's house, and her husband's up there tracking her goddamn phone, knowing exactly where the fuck she fixing to go. After all this shit, she trying to make it work with the dude, everything. But at the end of the show, she's like, I'm not finna leave my husband, but just fuck me. Really? What type of shit? That shit had me rolling. Like, are you fucking serious right now? Your husband knows exactly where the fuck you going, because Cooper went over to motherfucking Brad's house in the middle of the sea. I forgot what episode it was, but they had a talk, and he was like, look, if I leave this bitch, are you going to be there to babysit my motherfucking kids? And he was like, he didn't know what the fuck to say, really. Because now, he was telling look, the bitch got 2 kids. She ain't the same woman that you was fucking with back in the day. She got 2 responsibilities. She got a brand new ass baby, too. She fucking breastfeeding. So you really wanna take on her and the fucking kids, too? He was telling the dude real. And the Brad was like, yeah, he's like, oh, he's like, well, she chose to be with you and all this other shit. I'm like, all right, dude. That was another thing right there I didn't too much care for. Cooper didn't have to go sit there and try to talk to the dude, and then he went over and followed the dude to the damn gym in a couple episodes before that. And then he, went to the dude's job and shit and telling him to stay away from his wife and all this shit. You ain't got to do all that shit, man. You let your wife handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some sucker simp shit. Even though that's your wife, you're supposed to have enough trust in your wife for her not to do some shit like that. You ain't got to go sit there and confront the dude. But that's a TV show. But in real life, that's how shit gets started. That's how people get shot. That's how people get beat up. That's how some people get killed doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He could have went and followed the dude and shot the dude or something. On some sucker simp shit. Pussy whip. You don't do shit like that. This show shows you everything that you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing none of that shit. You let your wife handle that shit. If you married to a woman and she fantasizes about another dude, you know what? You tell that bitch, look, you want to go fuck with this dude? Go fuck with him. I'm going to go fuck with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to do? We can get the divorce paper signed right now. You know what I'm saying? Can't have your cake and eat it too. Now unless you want to be on some swinger type of shit. But Cooper, he's not no swinger type of dude. He a one-woman type of man. He a simp. You know what I'm saying? But if it was me, I would let the bitch just go fuck with the dude, and I'll go fuck with another female, man. And we can get the goddamn divorce paper signed, and we can go our separate ways. You know what I'm saying? And I will put that bitch on child support since you want to go fuck around with another dude. Have her paying child support to me. Cause she the one who want to fuck up the relationship, want to fuck up the marriage. Go fuck some lame ass dude she was in love with. Dude got mental problems. Dude got fucked up in the head because his daddy left him. I'm like, dude, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting there holding grudges for that shit, man. Your dad left you when you was younger, and his mom ended up getting with another dude, and he didn't get along with the stepfather, all that old sucker-ass shit. Let that shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? He fucking all these different women, but he's lame. He don't have no game. Now, he got enough game to be, talking to the bitch, and, he be hugging and kissing on hoes and all that old shit, but that dude's not really no smooth-ass dude, man. Once you look at the shit, you see all the sucker shit this man was doing, all the simp shit Brad was doing. He sit there and argue with Billy and run her off. Then he go back and try to get the bitch back. What type of shit is that? What part of the game is that? That's nothing smooth about that. That's sucker shit. If you're gonna run the bitch off, let the bitch be. There's a reason why you ran the bitch off in the first place. Don't go turn around and try to get the bitch back on your team. Fuck all that. That's too much drama. And you see how sick in the head Billy is. She like that shit. She like for a motherfucker to push her away and try to go get her back. Like this sick ass playing with your emotions type of game this bitch like. And some women are fucked up in the head like that. They love playing sick ass games like that. Sick ass playing with your emotions type of games. Life is too short to be playing them type of games with folks, man. Playing with your fucking emotions. I'm not cool with that. But, long story short, the show is pretty damn good. It's like a little softcore porno. You see a lot of ass and titties and shit, but you don't actually see no type of penetration going on. They be eating each other pussy and sucking dick, but you don't see the dick going in the mouth. Or you don't see none of it like that. It's just a bullshit ass softcore porno like a Cinemax. One of them old Cinemax shows, man. That's basically what it is. But it's a good little story. It teaches you that how crazy these women are, and that you shouldn't really be trying to get married. And on top of that, if you do try to get fucking married, you need to know the ins and outs of whatever this woman had going on in her past, so you know what type of bitch you dealing with. Because Cooper, he don't even know what type of bitch he married. He basically says that through the whole goddamn show. It's like, who the fuck are you? And that's what you need to do before you end up getting into a long-term relationship or a marriage with a person. You need to find out what this bitch done in her past so you can know what type of woman you dealing with. That's what Cooper fucked up at, because he didn't ask questions like he was supposed to. You're supposed to get asked these bitches questions. If you let a woman talk, she will tell you every motherfucking thing. You got to get deep inside this woman's past and figure out what type of female she is. You can't just be getting married to a female. You don't know shit what happened to her in her past. Come on, man. But the moral of the story is that it's a good TV show to watch. You should watch it. Sex Life on Netflix. It's 8 episodes. Came out in June. You can binge watch all 8 episodes. It's a pretty good show. But it's a lot of game in there for you to understand and learn and break the game down and see how crazy these women are. And see the contrast of being a bad boy and being a Mr. Nice Guy. Cooper's Mr. Nice Guy. Brad is the so-called bad boy with emotional issues. You know what I'm saying? He really not the typical bad. He's the bad boy, but he's not the typical bad boy, because the real bad boy wouldn't be having all these emotional issues with the chick. Wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, running the bitch off and trying to get her back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you're going to run a female off, let her be. Let her fucking go. You don't turn around and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say all that. Oh, no. You turn it to from a bad boy to a simp real quick. You don't do shit like that. I'm not finna... If I'm gonna run a bitch off, I'm gonna leave the bitch alone, period. I'm not finna go back and try to get her to fuck with me. None of that shit. That's just psycho shit. No. But that's my review of Sex Life.